So this is part two of my series on the 1970s era Stratocasters. In this particular video, I'm going to cover finishes. That would be body finish and neck finish. Throughout the 50s and 60s, Fender was using nitrocellulose paint and clear coats, and nitrocellulose is a plant-based lacquer that wears away quickly. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels, but it wears away pretty quickly. And if you look at a lot of the Stratocasters from the 50s, a lot of the custom colors, that paint wore through very quickly. So by the 1970s, what Fender was doing is they were using polyester for the kind of a base coat, and they would use nitrocellulose for the outside coat. And that's according to the Stratocaster Chronicles that by Tom Wheeler. Polyester has a tendency to wear through a lot less and sands much easier. Now, by the late 70s, it was all polyester all the way through, and they looked good. They held up really well. Finishes held up like it's plastic, really hard and durable. But, and there's a big debate on this, I have my own thoughts on the subject, but there's a general belief that polyester sucks sound, sucks tone. Bodies don't breathe, they don't resonate, and they sound pretty crummy. So they were so thick, they would just kind of spray it on, sand it down, and it would look good, but it would sound bad. So polyester is not highly sought after by many Strat players. Modern, modern Fender finishes are different, and they don't use polyester anymore. And I'll go over that in a different video. For the neck, back in the day, in the 1950s and 60s, Fender would use nitrocellulose lacquer to color and seal the neck. But by the 1970s, the back of these necks would be all polyester. The front of these necks, or excuse me, the front of the headstock would be nitrocellulose. So sometimes you'll see these guitars, they'll have a different aged appearance, where the top will look different than the back of it. And the reason for this is, for some reason, the logos here, the Fender logo, the water slide decal, didn't hold up. It just reacted really badly to the polyester finish. And so what Fender did was they went to the nitrocellulose top coat. And again, a lot of these things had to do with the market as far as money. Polyester is quicker, easier, more durable, it looks good, but it just doesn't hold up very well. Personally, I don't like the way it feels. It feels very plasticky. Now I'm going to kind of go over some of the colors that Fender was using during this time period. During the 50s and 60s, Fender had a wider range of colors to choose from. But over time, as I go down this list, those colors kind of went away. And so, we had black and blonde, candy apple red, fire mist gold and silver. Excuse me, fire mist gold, fire mist silver. You had Lake Placid blue, ocean turquoise, Olympic white, sonic blue, and three-color sunburst. That was from 70 to 71. By 72, we removed the fire mist gold and silver and kept the rest of them. By 73, we've added walnut as a color. If you've ever seen one of those Telecasters with the Telecaster Deluxe, black pickguard, brown colored body, two humbuckers, that's walnut. And it's not a particularly favorite color on a Stratocaster. And then by 74 and 77, candy apple red and Lake Placid blue had been removed. 73, Sonic Blue had been removed, in fact. So we've got by 74 and 77 to 77, we have black, blonde, Olympic white, natural, walnut, and three-color sunburst. So you notice there's a trend. We're removing colors. We're saving money. It's kind of becoming very bland. 78 and 79, we had black, blonde, Olympic white, natural, walnut, three-color sunburst, wine, and a color known as Antigua burst. Now, Antigua burst is kind of this greenish sunburst. You either love it or you hate it. There is no kind of, it's kind of okay. No, you either hate it or you love it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I've actually seen one of these in real life, and it aged pretty well. I thought it was kind of cool. I don't know that I'd want to own one, but it was kind of cool looking. In the 70s, the primary colors you're going to run into for the most part are going to be black, white, blonde, sunburst, and what's it called? Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Black, white, sunburst, and natural. Natural is a really big color. You're going to find a lot of natural Stratocasters. If you go on eBay, you're going to find sunburst, natural, black, and blonde. Those are going to be the colors everywhere you look. Now, in 79, they had the 25th anniversary Stratocaster, and this Stratocaster was special because it went back to the 4-bolt neck. It also had a white pearl color. Now, that was not supposed to be the color. It was supposed to be silver, but somehow the paint order got mixed up, and so later on it went from being the white pearl to a silver, and many of them had been refinished because that white pearl paint did not hold up for anything. It flaked off, looked bad, cracked, fell off. Really pretty bad paint job there. On the upper horn, you're going to see the word anniversary in black letters. Not real exciting for an anniversary model guitar, but it was the first year that Fender decided that they would actually even mention anything about the past. Now, in 81, you had what were known as the international colors. Now, these are hard to come by, and you're not going to find too many of them. They only lasted, I think it came out in 80 maybe. I know it was out in 81, but that was pretty much it. And those colors were Arctic white, Morocco red, Monaco yellow, Maui blue, Capri orange, Sahara taupe, which I gotta say, I've seen one of these. It's kind of an ugly, tan, sandy looking color. It's pretty awful. Cathay ebony, sienna sunburst, and cherry sunburst. And again, those were the international colors to go along with the other colors that Fender was putting out. Now, that's pretty much all I've got to say about Fender colors. Next, I'm going to go into Stratocaster dating, which is kind of where a lot of people really want to know is like, what year did the Stratocaster come out? So go on to video 3 and we'll discuss that then.